And yeah, that's what it was. But it was so painful to do. And then I realized that it wasn't for me, it was for my aunt. And then God told me it's going to be okay. And stop worrying about who's going to think what. Then I shall have Silas. Not have him, but I said it's okay for her to watch to help you right now because you need it. She needs it. It's going to help the both of you. So I did it. And after allowing that to happen, things went pretty well. As far as my son's well-being. He came back and forth to see her, to see me, stay weeks with me. I went up there sometimes. Of course, we talked every day. I kept in contact. When he started talking, of course, kept in contact. He was 2. He was with her for 2 years. Almost 3. He's 4 now. He'll be 5 in October. But like I said, yeah, things are okay. We were like always talking about what type of things I had to do next and what I should be doing to help things get better as far as financial wise in school and this, that, and the third. I was always letting her know when new things was happening. She was telling me about we talked about everything. Everything was happening fine. But the more time apart, while I was away from my son, rather, I was learning other things about life. And then slowly but surely, things were increasing and getting better for me. And I started coming to God to find out what I'm doing next. And how things are coming together. I met my fiance within those 2 years. And I thought this was where life was headed. I was going to be on the way to my family and yada, yada, yada. But that ended. And things increased for me tremendously. I went to God and got baptized because I was ready for the next part of my life. I guess when I came across my ex-fiance, everything that I was supposed to be doing next is what I was doing. Because it was a whole mission, I promise. And while I was in it, what had gotten so bad was I knew why I was there. But I felt because this mission just so happened to be exactly what I was ready for, as far as where I thought it was going. Instead of allowing God to guide me in what to do next, I took things in my own hand. When I knew it was time for things to end, I didn't end them. I was more so stuck on what I wanted to happen next. I started to take things in my own control. And I used God as my help. I'm praying to Him to fix things and to heal things. I'm going about it the right way, but I knew I was doing it for selfish reasons. It was because this is what I wanted. I was no longer interested in why God sent me to this mission. And I suffered the consequences for it. Because the more and more He showed me things, it came to the point where I couldn't bear it anymore. And it was an absolute no. He made me say, look, I said enough is enough. That's how I take it. And of course I would say he was not angry. He just told me I'm not to stop. Because it wasn't like the love wasn't real. It was the fact that the person that I was doing all of this for